Hi everyone, Melissa here from the library. Today our Fun Friday project was Oobleck. And the reason I came up with this idea is because I was reading this book a few weeks ago and I thought, I wonder what it would be like to make Oobleck. So in case you don't know, this is a book by Dr. Seuss called Bartholomew and Oobleck. It says, snow, fog, sunshine, and rain, they have always come down from the sky. But they weren't enough for old King Derwin. Old King Derwin wants something new, so he calls his royal magicians and commands them to make something fall from my skies that no other kingdom has ever had before. The new stuff is greenish, it's sticky, it's Oobleck. Oobleck almost wrecks the little kingdom. Almost, until Bartholomew Cubbins has his way. So I'm going to post a link later so you guys can read this book together at home if you would like to. But let's get to it. I had posted a video a little earlier that talks about the science of Oobleck and why it's so cool, because is it a solid? Hi girls. Is it a liquid? Nobody seems to know. So if you missed the video, I'll post it again in the comments too. Okay, so today's project is pretty easy, but it could be kind of messy. So I better put this library book somewhere safe. We'll get Weldon to take care of it. So, very simple ingredients. You need some cornstarch, a measuring cup, a spoon, a bowl, and I'm going to make my Oobleck green just like in the book, but you can make it any color that you want to, and some water. So, we need to measure 1.5 cups of cornstarch and put it right into our bowl. So 1.5 cups of cornstarch. I hope my bowl's big enough. I used a small bowl today. All right, so 1.5. All right, so 1.5 cups of cornstarch. And then we need 1 cup of water. And I'm just going to add some food coloring right to my cup of water. All right, I put 20 drops in because I'm hoping it will be very green. And then we're just going to slowly add our water to our cornstarch and give it a good stir. I think I should have used a bigger bowl. Lesson learned. All right. Oh, mine's getting very hard quickly, so I'll add the rest of my water. Now it said if it gets too hard or it's too sticky, you can add a little bit more water, or you can add some more cornstarch if it's too liquidy. So we'll give it a good stir. I may have to get in there. I think I'm going to stir it with my hands, because you know how I like to get messy. Oh, it's very weird. It's not quite slime. Oh, it's very weird. So you have to stir it up really well, and you have to be careful because the cornstarch likes to stick in the bottom of the bowl. So let's stir it up really well. And on the video, she talks about how when you put a liquid into something else, like if we were to pour a liquid in here from the bowl, it would change shape, but something solid doesn't change shape, that it always stays the same. All right, I think I'm going to add a little bit more cornstarch, just to thicken it up a little bit. Is your guys' pretty thick? Oh, Miss Julie is watching. Mr. Troy is watching. Sheena's watching. Mr. Troy's going to be glad I made this at the library, not at home, because I bet the cats would be all over it. So I'm just going to add a little bit more cornstarch. And I'm going to continue to stir it up. Oh, that seems to have helped. All right. Oh, yes. Just needed a little bit more cornstarch. So it's become very sticky and gooey, but it is kind of weird because look, in the bowl, it looks like a liquid. Oh, I just spilled it on the table. But when you pick it up, it's kind of a solid. So, that's very interesting science, isn't it? So, Oobleck. Oh, it's very, very, very sticky. And it feels very cool. Like if you pick it up and then you touch your hand, it doesn't feel super sticky. What do you think will happen if I pour some into the measuring cup? Do you think it will? Let's see. Let's see what happens. It pours kind of like it's liquid. But then in my hand, it feels kind of solid. Very interesting. Are you guys making a big mess like I am? Yeah. I do think that this is quite cool. I do not know if I would want it coming from the sky, though, because I think it would make a very big mess. What do you think? Do you think that would be a good idea? Oobleck! Lots of messy science fun. So like I said, later on today, I'm going to post a link to the book, Bartholomew and the Oobleck, by Dr. Seuss. And I'll also post the video that we had watched prior to this so you guys can talk a little bit more about the science. All right, have a fun, messy day. We'll see you next time.